WhiskyJason here, whiskey from the viewpoint of an American in Germany tasting rare and exotic whiskeys. Today I have something once again from Liquid Treasures. This time it's a Blair Athol, 10-year-old, 2010 to 2020, 55.7%. 79 euros is what I paid for this. It's Whiskybase number 178867. And it was actually finished in a wine cask with 114 barrels, or bottles. Now, a barrel that size should actually have double that number. So what happened was, somewhere in the world, there's the second half of this barrel, and they filled it up, so they did a cask share. We do bottle shares over here, and you can actually share a cask. If you say, oh, I don't know, I'm not going to be able to get rid of 250 bottles, but I could sell 100 in my home country. And that's what they do. All right. So somehow maybe the whiskey broker or another company in Scotland sold to Vincent Loon, a guy who I actually interviewed in German at the Limburg Whiskey Fair a couple of years ago. And that's his company, eSpirits Whiskey. The brand name is Liquid Treasures. You can type in liquid-treasures.com and come to the website, or you can just type in dailydram, one word, .de, and you come there as well, and you can actually order these. I don't know if they sell them back to the UK or just in Europe, or if they actually have, oh, wait a second, I'm wrong. I actually have in Europe, they have Belgium, Netherlands, Denmark, Switzerland, Great Britain, Italy, and Poland. And in Asia, they sell in Japan and Singapore as well as Australia. Wow, not bad, not bad, not bad. And Liquid Treasure is always looking for new retailers and importers in different countries of the world. All right, very, very good. So I'm going to take out a second bottle here, which is also from Liquid Treasures. You do notice a certain similarity to the type of attraction these bottles may have, and the appeal of these bottles. I just did my video about this. This is Tulabani, and this is 14-year-old. This is for me, it's a first fill bourbon cask. It just says bourbon barrel, 58%, a little bit, €5 more expensive, but much, much more intense in flavor. I really like this bottle a lot. Sold out, so sorry. The Blair Athol, there are like 4 at the moment on the website. After my video comes out in German, I'm sure they're all gone, because this is also a very, very good bottle. On the nose, I get the wine cask a lot. I get a grape juice, a grape moment with a little bit of a sour cherry moment. Over here, my Tulabadi, I get freshly cut wood. I get honey. I've never had heather honey before. I read that on a tasting note the other day, and it was like, that's what this is. This is honey made from heather. This is wonderfully done. There's that honey in there. There's the floral moment in there. That's the overripe cantaloupe is in here. This is a beautiful, beautiful specimen of a dram and of a whiskey. I love that. Over here, this is very interesting. It's not on par with this, but it's almost as good. 10 years old, Blair Athol, the most visited distillery of Scotland. Who would have known? Okay, the 55.7%, a little bit of heat there. I'm going to take it down to about 50%. I do get a mineral type of moment here. I think that might come from the wine cask. I do get a little bit of a grape, dark grape moment in here. It's got a little bit of like that grape hubba bubba moment. I know that's not a great tasting note, but that's what I'm getting. And there's a definite alcohol push here. It is only 10 years old. It is 55.7%. It's a good whiskey. Is it a great whiskey? I don't know. So what I'm going to push at this moment is the following thought. I am not a friend, at least at the moment, of SMWS, Single Malt Whiskey Society. You have to pay a fee and you get to have your bottles. And the problem for me in Germany is, hey, I can't visit their societies anyways. I'm not in Edinburgh. I'm not in Glasgow. I don't have any of that privileges. And it's at the moment almost impossible. It's been months now for me to order anything from them from UK without having to pay tariffs or being late or not getting here and all that difficulties, all those issues. And even before that, it was always the problem of, oh, the good bottles are gone within seconds. You have to sit there with your click, 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 and try to get a bottle as fast as you can, which was never a good thing to do. Now, what we have over in Germany is we have something called the Whiskey Circle. Maggie actually started that in the 80s, and many, many people used to buy a lot of bottles with her, which is fantastic. So she'd bring the bottles into Germany. She had a club. You paid your fee, which was a third of the SMWS a month and or a year, I'm sorry. And you were able to get access to these wonderful, wonderful casks or single cask bottlings. Now, she is getting older and is a little bit more difficult to source good whiskeys. And the system is so overhyped at the moment that by the time she gets the samples in Germany, by the time she tastes them, by the time she says, yes, I take this cask, 3 other people have already bought the cask before she can even get her hands on it. And so many, many people are actually buying blind today in that from people they trust more or less. Now, Vincent Loon, the guy who helped start the Limburg Whiskey Fair way back when, he's got a lot of great connections in Scotland, and he has some very, very good bottles here. And if you're looking for something single cask, non-chilled filtered, cask strength, a little bit exotic, bam, this is what you have to go for, all right? So I would highly, highly recommend that. They do sell at very, very, very many places in the world. And Liquid Treasures is a brand that I personally, at the moment, the few that I've had, I must admit, they are high quality. Interesting, interesting. And I think they'll remain at that high standard in the future as well. All right, very, very good. So I put a little bit of water in it, diluted it down to 50-some%, maybe 48, maybe 52. A B minus minus C plus plus whiskey. Wonderful, nice, well done. And for 79 euros for a cask strength 10-year-old from a wine cask, not bad. All right, I'm going to give it a C, maybe a C minus, but let's say more of a C because of the exclusivity of this whiskey and also the maybe the label as well. Maybe it's an extra 2 euros, who knows. Going over here to my Tulabadi, which I just adore. This is beautiful, beautiful first fill. Bourbon casks, notes perfectly balanced with 58% for me with 14 years. Many more years in the cask would have been probably too much. It would have been over oaked, but this as it is just right. Yummy, yummy, yummy. This was a B minus whiskey and a definite C for value for money for me personally with it, 14 years. All right, so my question today is, what are the independent bottlers that you know of that are flying under the radar? They can be an independent bottler from the UK, they can be from Germany, they can be from Europe, they can be from the States, they can be from wherever you are. What are some of your favorite independent bottlers that are flying a little bit under the radar? If you ever heard me here, I'm a big, big fan, I don't have a bottle here that I can show, of the Malt Man. So Meadowside Distilling, I think it's called. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful expressions, bottlings they've had in many, many times. I have not had a bad one yet. The Malt Man, very, very good. David Hart, I think is his name. He is the master master picker of those bottles. Beautiful, beautiful stuff. I can highly recommend it. What is your favorite? What recommendation can you give? Maybe you do like the SMWS in America. It works at the moment if you're in the right states. So they got some good people there. Hopefully they're setting up the system that it will become once again good over here in Germany. Give them about another year. Brexit kind of threw a wrench into the whole thing, and everything's a little bit out of whack at the moment. All right, thank you very much. Whiskey Jason, like, subscribe, tell others, and don't forget to hit that bell if you'd be so kind. All the best. See you soon. Thank you very much. Bye-bye.